painted my race car. So now I'm gonna sand it all back down and do it the correct way because it's done really badly. I like the look, I hate the way the job was done, so I'm gonna do it the way Clark said. Yeah, he wins. He's right, I'm wrong. Anyways, today's a momentous day because every time I go for a race and I pull out of the driveway with my bus, I am risking my life more than drag racing. That bus is a nightmare. It has no power steering pump. The steering box is shot. Tie rods and kingpins are probably gone on it. It needs the whole front end done. And guess what, people? Today it's going to the shop. Yes, today, finally. My buddy called a guy and the guy said, bring it on over here. He didn't hang up on him. It was an amazing thing. Usually when you say I have a 1986 Bluebird school bus, click. Hello? Hello?
Sure.
Hopefully it's not gonna cost me a whole season's worth of money. So, yeah. Peace out, everyone. Hope you're having a great Friday. Well, the first phase is pretty much done. That's easy. Just pulling all stickers off where there was stickers and basically tape. Yeah, the whole bumper is going to be coming off, so I don't need to pull any of those off. That's all going to be done differently. Yep, we're getting there. A lot of work to do. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to this. But as you can see, this is one of the problem areas. I mean, it's so bad. And then down here's another area. It's just terribly prepped.
It is so bad, I want to give you a 0, but that's not possible. So I give you a 1.
There's a spot. It's just horrible. I'm gonna have to take some glazing putty and I'll just smooth it down, re-sand it back down again, try and get the front end looking better. So yeah, lots of work. I went to Cincinnati to Edgewater Sports Park for plates and 28s. We gacked this front end up pretty good. So as you can see, it's all cracked. Starts up here, goes around, comes up and around. So that's all cracked. We got a crack going across here to here. And then we've got another crack going here over to here. So that's a crack. And then we've got the Zeus clip has come through here. So I'm gonna have to remake that, put that back there and fiberglass that all to get back together, patch the hole and then make a new hole with a new Zeus clip. But either way, it's a lot of work to be done. So I wanna get these gouges fixed. It's a lot of work to do. But that's the first step right now, is get the fiberglass put on the front end and then do it again like I did for Roadkill when I cracked it last time. We've got it all laid out. My nose is running because it's pretty smelly. Either way, we've got that all laid down. Got that crack pretty much fixed up. So yeah, just gotta have it sanded down. I just have to sand it down, smooth it down, get it all back to structurally good again. It's structurally all right. I just had a few cracks in it. So, and then of course I got to do this horrible, probably glazing putty, and then just put a layer over this like this, and just yeah. Either way, we're making progress, slowly but slowly. Well, we're making pretty good progress. I've got the front end done as far as the fiberglass. Got it sanded down, got it all back together again. Just gotta obviously paint it up. A couple little spots there. This has got to get sanded down. Haven't done that yet. But yeah, and then these spots right here bug the hell out of me. I'm gonna fill these in with some putty. I don't know how it happened, but they're nasty. Hey everybody, hope you're doing all right on this magical Sunday here in December. Doing work on the car. It's so rough right now, it's scary, but I wanted you to see it That way when it's beautiful looking, you can go, wow, look at what it looked like, and now look at what it looks like. So fiberglass is laid out. All the bumps that were bad are sanded down and now smooth. Just making progress. I'm getting all the blue off, not because I don't like it, because I didn't like the way the paint laid on the car. I got a buddy named Clark. He gives me a hard time about the way I paint cars. I think he's right. It's time to listen to him and do this thing the right way. So we're going to strip it down, get everything back down to the basic bare metal or white paint primer, mostly bare metal. I want to get that done, and then I want to get this rear deck lid. If I choose to keep this deck lid, I might get a new one, but I want to pull this thing out, this third taillight, and replace that with fiberglass and make the deck lid nice. But as you can see, it needs, let's see if I can get a good shot of the light here. You can see how bad it looks. I mean, this is the way the whole car looked. It just looked terrible the way the paint laid down on the car. So that's what happens when you use shitty paint. So lesson learned, doing it the right way, making progress, just making it slowly, because my hands are so bad right now. I've got to have surgery on my hand. It's going to have to happen. So I'm trying to do everything with one right hand, and I got help that I could ask help for, but I have a hard time asking for help. So either way, we're making progress, but I just wanted to give an update on what's going on with the bow tie hunter. Look at this, so good now. Look at this.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
9 minutes till the ball drops.
I got 2 months to get this thing ready for a race. I got time for New Year.
Whatever.
Well, I got 3 days off. Let's see how much we can get done. I got the DA sander. I got a stack of discs. And really sore hands to do it with. So wish me luck, everybody. Here we go. Yeah, so I get about, I'd say 10 or 15 minutes of sanding time before this bad boy just gives right up on me. As you can see, it's done. Either way, so I sand for 15 minutes and then rest for 25. So not the most productive, but we're making progress slowly but surely. And I'm enjoying myself, and that's what's important. Well, it's Saturday. We got quite a bit done last night. I got this whole corner pretty close to done. Down to the fiberglass. And now we've got down to the basic paint there. So I think that's pretty good there. Should be able to do the rest of it hopefully today. But the hands are an issue, and thumb's not working very good. So hopefully Friday after I get surgery on it, it'll be better, but we're getting there. Hopefully today I can I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this back corner or start the other side, do the front half of the other side. We'll see. Either way, hope you all have a good Saturday. Well, it's about 1 in the morning on early Sunday morning. I think I'm done for the weekend. My body's killing me, and we got a lot done. So I may do more tomorrow, but the big TV's now in the garage here for the football game tomorrow, and I'm watching football. So, yeah. Either way, it's coming along nicely. It's just beating the hell out of my body. All right, so I absolutely hate this third eye, this third taillight that's never used. So I'm sure it's the wrong way, but I'm going to putty over this, and hopefully it won't crack. Because I kind of like this deck lid, but you know, it needs a little bit of work. So I'm going to try. Yeah, we're going to give it a try. Because I really like my one wheel sticker and I don't want to remove it. And I got my Onondaga, my promotion of Sloan's Onondaga Dragway here. So either way, I want to just flatten this, make this nice. Well, we got this all done. I got to obviously sand it. Got fiberglass laid out. Okay, so the weekend is upon us. Thumbs fixed. Tooth and ear are better. What a nightmare that was. So hopefully we can get this side done and then start working on really getting it ready for paint. Right now I'm just removing crap that's not needing to be there.
Look at him go. You must be feeling better.
Yes, finally. Finally.
You had your root canal yesterday?
Huh? Yes. Yeah, my root canal has made my mouth so much better. It's crazy. Now we just gotta get the thumb fixed.
Got surgery a little later today.
I'll get as much done as I can before surgery in case that one knocks me out.
Hopefully next week you'll be good to go.
I am gonna be good to go. By Monday I'll be new again.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
3 hours later.
You had your thumb surgery?
Thumb surgery's done. Should be able to start using it in 3 days. But I got it covered, so we're good from any infection or anything like that. And I can still use this hand, so I've got a lot of work to get done so I can get this thing ready. I want to start spraying it around Super Bowl weekend, so we'll see. Okay, so now that I'm feeling better, I got this back corner done. Well, as prepped as it needs to be right now. We're going hopefully today. This hood is going to be a nightmare. It's got probably 10 pounds of paint on it, so the car's going to be lighter. But yeah, then we've got all of this to do, so we'll see. I hope to have at least the hood done today, maybe the front, but as you can see, I got to take it easy still. Got to fiberglass that corner down here. When it cracked, the front end of the Zeus clip got cracked out of it. So a couple little cracks here. So just a little bit of fiberglass work to do. But having fun, make progress. Woohoo! Well, we got quite a bit done yesterday. The hood's down to the base paint. I can still do more on that if I want to, and I will. Got this corner done. That's all done. So basically, I'm just going to work on this section today and hopefully get all this done today too. This has got to be re-fiberglassed. It broke right through when I had my Cincinnati incident, unloading the car with a flat tire. It crunched the front end. So other than that, though, we are sort of on schedule. My hand's doing really good, so I have optimism that I'll get this done today. Okay, progress report. We have accomplished our task. It's been a busy Sunday. So we got basically, I still got little things like this spot here, this white section there to sand, but that's not going to take anything. The roof is basically good, so that's why I haven't spent a lot of time on there. That's going to be a quick brush over, and that's going to be done. But yeah, we've got her basically down to, I think, a good surface. I'm going to check this and make sure, though. I might have to do another layer of sanding off this red right straight down to the actual metal. Don't know if it needs to be done, but hopefully you're gonna find a new rear bumper cover because this one's split. It's broken. Yeah, it's just destroyed. So that's why you haven't seen anything being done on the rear bumper. Just gonna get a new one. And this side's all completely done. Got a spot on the door here I'm fixing. But yeah, generally old coat of paint is off of this sucker. It hasn't been this way since it was red. It was like that kind of red. It was horrible. It's like 6 different shades of red when I got it. So I decided to do something that I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do or not, but I hate these lines. They don't need to be there. So I'm going to fiberglass over them. This line here, this can get tucked up in there. and this line can get sealed across. So I'm doing that on the vehicle. I got this one done. I still got more to do, but there was a line right there connecting the two. You can still see it right there. So I'll have some more putty to put in there. But the fiberglass is pretty well dried in there now, and should be pretty good there. But I like this bottom valance, but the thing looked really chintzy when it was on there before, so we've got thick fiberglass through here. So I'm just gonna even this out. It's gonna have to be reworked and reworked and reworked, but we're yeah, I think that'll look a lot cool. I think that'll look really cool when it's done. Crossing my fingers. Plus I still gotta do that spot on the front there. We're getting things done though. Everybody, hope you're having a good Saturday. I know it's football day and we're excited here in Detroit. Car. So we're getting stuff done. It got me a bumper. That's a backup bumper. It's in pretty decent shape. It's got a couple little blemishes, but that's okay. Excuse me. Just doing little stuff now. Everything's pretty much good. We've got the hood, the roof. The sides are all to a point where I think I'm comfortable. I can etch prime the spots that are metal, like you can see right here where I went a little too far. And I gotta etch prime that once I prime it all. And got the bumper all nice and tight. It's a nice looking flat bottom bumper. See, the bumper I had on there had these stupid curves that I could not stand. Right there. Right there. So, no more of those, because my exhaust system comes out right there. So, no need for them back there. So, we got a nice bumper now. I'm so happy about that. So, I'm going to scuff that up and get that done probably today. Right now, I'm working on these side spots here that I've filled the gap in. And then up there, I've got that one done. I just got to cut it because it's obviously a fiberglass front end, so it comes apart. But yeah, we're getting there. Making progress, people. Having a good day so far. Okay, progress report from the garage. We didn't get a whole lot done yesterday, but I did get that fiberglass. So now I just got to put the Zeus clip on there, and I got to mount that on the car, and then it should be good again. Just sanding the front, getting all this red paint off of there. I don't like it. Okay, so here's where we're at right now on the car. I still got, the idea is to get rid of all this white. I want to get all this dead paint off the car. It's just a lot of sanding. And it's 80 grit, so I'm not even, I got to go back over this with 320. And then this part here I want to redo more. But yeah, it's basically, you know, working this red off right now, working all this off. And then we're going to get this spot, but that can be taken off the car and done separately. It's not really that necessary. And then that's not going to be too big of a deal, but got the car up on rollers. So it's easy to move around now. Yeah, just trying to get things done.
Not surprised about anything. Congratulations.
Okay, making progress. The roof is done. Half of the trunk is done. Got too late. I don't want to keep the neighbors up with the air compressor running, so the roof is basically all done. Now I can go over the whole thing again with 320. Hood, well, that's a little bit of an issue. So there's layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. So this is going to take a minute. So I'll work on that this week. Hopefully by the weekend we'll be spraying. Yeah, just got lots of little tiny things to get done. But like this was getting wobbly. This was getting loose. So I fiberglassed that down. I'll really smooth that all down. And just like I said, little things, a little spot there to redo. This is done as far as the holes filled. Now I've just got to smooth that down, grind out the part on the back, drill a new hole for the Zeus clip, and that's going to be done. The rear bumper's finished as far as on securely. We're good there. The side here is pretty good. I got a couple of little touch-up spots to do here to make that smooth. Otherwise, it'll look like a boat going, you know, look like an ocean, wavy. And I had to cut that clear so that the front end would detach. Making progress, people. Hey, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. It's Tuesday. Just thought I'd give you a little update on what's going on. Car's pretty much good and sanded. I'm 220 in the back right now. So basically I'm going over the whole car again with 220, the whole thing. And then when the 220 is done, I'm going to grab 320 and go over the whole thing with 320. So I want this to set real nice. I don't want these little spots and everything to show up. So I just want to make sure it's good and perfect. And then hopefully by this weekend, we can start laying down primer. And then looking at it, how everything looks. And from there, the following weekend, we'll lay down paint. So we're almost there. Almost there. I know it's a long process, but my hands don't work so well, so I have to take baby steps. 10 minutes working, 20 minutes sitting. 10 minutes working, 20 minutes sitting. Anyways, yeah. Hope you're all having a great day, and I thought I'd just give you an update and let you know what's the scoop on this. Hey everybody, how you doing? Okay, so I want you to realize that I'm not good at body work, but I've been working on this tail light, and I think I've got this tail light delete pretty good. There used to be a tail light right there. See, if you really look, that's not actually. That's just a spot I got to sand down a little bit. You can see right here where it used to be.
If I was a flower growing
it's wow, I haven't heard this song in forever. Anyways, I think we're getting there. I don't like this spot here. There's a spot right here. I'm hoping that doesn't come through. I'm hoping that gets covered up, but I don't know a whole lot about this. Hey Billy, I'm going to show you how to do this. Because you asked, first you would get the flaming fire thing out of here because I don't want that to burn. It's not garage down here. Anyways, so I've got my paint. I've got to mix this, take this 4. I'm going to mix it 4 to 1. So I take this paint to the 4, the scale. So I fill it to the 4. Then I take this urethane hardener, sorry if you're trying to focus on that, and I take from the 4 to the 5. That's 4 parts this, 1 part this. I have never sprayed a car before. I have never used one of these before. I'm a rattle can junkie, and I've always been that way. But we're gonna give this a shot. I'm not looking forward to pouring this. I've never been good at pouring paint. Ever. I always make a mess. So I think what I'll do is I'll just pour a bunch into this. And then I'll pour from this into another cup to get my measurements, because it's too hard to pour this into a, let me do this just because I always get it on my hands. Do it. All right, there's 4. Yeah, that's not quite 4. Let's go back in a little more. Let's give it a go. There we go. That should do it. Set this over here because we don't need that. Now this little guy, we fill it. So this is hardener. What I did, 4 parts primer, 1 part hardener. So this, see, nice and good. And then mix this up. Okay, 1 round of primer is done. We've got a primer Mustang. Yeah, baby. All good. Came out pretty good. First time I've ever used a spray gun, like ever. Like I've always used rattle cans, so this is new to me. This is still wet, so there's still streaks there, but looking good. Came out good. Yep. I want to lay one more coat down of the primer because I got to block sand this with 180. If you can look down the side, it looks like cornrows. So yeah, it's not going to look like this at all when it's painted. But basically what I'm going to do is block sand it down with 180. And then I got to spray guide coat all over the thing. And then once I spray the guide coat, it'll show me the high spots. And when I sand it with 320, I'll be able to do it nice and evenly. But I think I'm going to lay one more coat of primer down tonight. I don't want to do it during the daytime because then I got to smell primer out here all night. So, one more coat of primer tonight and then sanding tomorrow and Sunday. So, yeah, enjoy the Daytona 500 weekend this weekend. There's racing all weekend. Truck race tonight, Busch race tomorrow, and the Cup race on Sunday. Also on the Saturday, Cletus is running in the ARCA race, so that'll be kind of interesting to watch. If he qualified, I don't know. But either way, hope you all have a good weekend. Peace out. Hey, Odie. Oh, the dogs are getting along good, too. We got one, and then we got Brock the Rock. He's sleeping in the dog bed. And Basil's even getting along, but Odie's getting along with him good. That's a good thing. Well, it's always interesting doing stuff when you've never done it before. Like, never painted a car like this before. I always just grabbed a rattle can and whipped it out. So, this is kind of wild. So where it's dark gray, it's all rough and feels scratchy and not cool. But where it's light gray, it's nice and smooth. And it shows you where everything needs to be touched up. So then I go back with a little bit of fiberglass putty and fill the little holes and do the little bit of work done. And then spray it with some guide coat and get those spots beautiful. But see how rough this is and nasty looking it is? It's all going to be nice and smooth, as you can see by the different. So this is all not done, so I got to do the roof, so I'm setting up the ladder. But check that out. That's really cool. Hood's all done. Front's all done. Hood's got work to be done to it, as you can see. There's little tiny little pinholes and stuff that's got to be filled in, which is what this primer is supposed to be showing me. Stuff like this and just little holes. So it's giving me information. And then the roof is next to get done. And then we'll go around to the back half. But yeah, it's coming around. It's kind of cool doing this. And we have success. Car is completely sanded down with 180. Looks good. Looks pretty good. I got a lot of little things to do, but they're not going to be noticeable. And plus, it's a race car. And you know what? You get away with a whole lot of stuff when you do a race car compared to a show car. I'm not even nearly qualified to do a show car yet, but hey, we're making progress. So now I go over the spots that I don't really like that well with some guide coat, and then I work on them a little bit, and then I go over the whole thing again with 320, and then we paint. But painting ain't gonna come till it gets a little nicer out so I can ventilate this garage better. Okay, so here we are. We've got guide coat on the side of the car, so when I start sanding it a little more with 320, I'll be able to see the high spots, low spots, and all that good stuff there. But I've got to get another can of it and just touch up the other little spots with it. And then the hood, I've got a whole bunch of little spots to touch up and then hit it again with sandable primer, 180 it, and then guide coat it again. So just keep doing the steps over and over, and we'll get her. A lot of work. You know, we may just slap some stickers on this primer car and just keep it like that. No. So I think I'm close to done with this hood. I tell you, the hours I have put into this hood from the time I have received it from the manufacturer to now, I I think we're close to about a month worth of hours on it. And it's, you know, I keep saying it over and over and over. I'm not good at this stuff, but I'm getting better at it a little bit each time. So we, for a race car, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it. I just, I don't know how much. There's a little spot here. See, I constantly find little spots right there. Either way, I'll fix that little crack there. But I think it's close. Damn near close enough to take it out street racing right now. I mean, damn, just slap a number on it. Don't even have to do that. Let's just go. Let's take street racing. Anybody want a street race? We'll be ready in about 2 weeks. So I've got the car pretty much all good. Got little stickers on where I need them. Got the front painted, the grille and everything. Headlight bezels painted up. Stickers. I got the other side lettered. And then I got the back end painted. So we're getting there. Seems to be some confusion over what's going on with this car. This car is going back to the way it was. It will be white with the red and maybe the blue top. I'm not sure if I'm doing the blue yet. It's kind of like a trial deal. Either way, the car is all ready to go. I'm just pulling tape off and doing little things like getting my toe strap stuck through. Either way, the car is staying like this. For the next month and a half, we might take it to Mexico a couple times. I don't know. It's perfectly ready for it. It's just got to pull some stickers off it, and we can run this bitch on the road. Anyways, the plan is in a month and a half or so, it's going to be the middle of May. We're going to do streetcar bragging rights. So we're going to keep it this way, I believe, until after streetcar bragging rights, unless it gets like really nice outside. Because in Michigan, we can't paint this car right now. The temperature out here is too cold. It's not going to work. It's going to ruin the paint. So right now it's sitting with the guide coat on it. I don't want to put clear coat over it because it'll ruin me having to paint it in the future. So it's staying like this with these stickers on there because it's easy, and that's about it. And I got my little sidekick here hanging with me. This is my new sidekick in the Hippies race place. This is Brock the Rock. First name Brock, middle name Ollie. Either way, yeah, the car is gonna be painted, probably June. That's the plan.